Hey Maria, back with another video. It's 2:24 p.m. It is January 30th. It is Wednesday afternoon. I am at the park. I didn't want to be at home today. I was just like, I needed to get out. And today it's winter time, but it's actually very warm outside, okay? So I left the house with a little sweater on, and I had to take the sweater off as I was walking because I was starting to get very warm. So it's a very warm day, and sometimes the weather can be kind of wonky, okay? It could be very warm outside, and then tomorrow it might rain. You never know how that works. But gorgeous day today. So there's the park. I'm sitting here under a tree, and I'm making this video. So I guess what I'm dealing with a lot is like this feeling of agitation, and I just been dealing with a lot of the blah hopelessness feeling that I'm dealing with is what I'm trying to explain. Like, I don't feel happy, and I just feel like I'm going through the motions on a daily basis. And I've always been the kind of person who's always had like a plan in their mind, some sort of goal or something. And there's this time in my life, because of all this bullshit, I don't know what I'm doing in my life, and it's just every day is just one of those days that this week was pretty good. I mean, I don't really have anything to complain about on the week wise. It's just mostly, I get home and the feeling of emptiness kind of hits me, and gets to be troublesome. I think the main issue is the betrayal, and then these people with their ideals and these rumor campaigns that, to me are just ridiculous. The more I think about it, the more I can see past the facade. I mean, because obviously they're all lies, and they were created out of jealousy and competitiveness. There's no justification for that, So I'm just dealing with this feeling of missing what I used to feel like when I cared or wanted to care about people, to understanding that I can't care about people. I'm not struggling with it either. But I will say it does make life boring in a way, because, I'm not as warm and open to people as I used to be. In fact, I just don't really see any good in them, really. This is like the lowest thing a person can do to another human being, and for reasons that are just frivolous, So, yeah, I've talked about this before, but it's a ongoing state of depression, that I'm going to live with for the rest of my life, that I do not ever think is ever going to change. I don't believe I'm ever going to be happy again. And because I can't be happy living in a society that is this fucking stupid. There's no way that I can feel that way, It's like, I get angry sometimes because in my mind I've always, just like, how I've talked about in the past where, I used to get up in the morning and think, okay, I had like an idea of an outfit that I wanted in my mind, right? So I'm like, okay, this is the kind of outfit I'm going to go to the store and get. And then I go to the store and I'm looking at their stuff, and they don't have the kind of outfit that I'm looking for. I think somehow in my mind, like, I visualize people being, really cool, and these are the kind of people I want to know. And unfortunately, that too is just in my mind. Like, these people are not good. They're not good, okay? And I have to come to that realization that most people aren't worth getting to know. And that's hard, but, what do you do, I just kind of accept more and more of this idea that life is just hell on earth. And there really isn't anything worth being here for. I hate to say it. But, people are kind of obligated on a spiritual level to put up with the day-to-day life on this planet. But it's not a very enjoyable ride. I will tell you that. Um, I don't know. I think these people I think a lot of people are coming up with the excuse of, well, I didn't know her very well, and they're coming up with excuses to justify why they did what they did. It doesn't matter what these people, whether they knew me or not, okay? The reasons were flimsy to begin with, okay? Obviously, the reasons that were used to justify what they did were illegal and immoral and stupid anyway, okay? They discriminated against my hair. They discriminated against my race. I even think that somebody thought that I had, people were saying that I was seeing the cute guy. None of that was going on. But I will tell you, if I was seeing the cute guy, if that was true, which it obviously isn't, and my husband was from a family that was like that, then obviously I couldn't be guilty of that if that was their arrangement, okay? So that doesn't make sense either, okay? So no matter how you slice it, it was illegal. And if I was seeing the cute guy, which obviously that was impossible for me to do that, it would still be illegal because you can't take marital status into consideration. So what you see is a bunch of people who are just backbiting, evil fucking people. And once you start seeing that, you just think, oh my God, oh my God, you know, how could you like people? I don't like people at all, really. I mean, I try to get to know people on Facebook, and, you know, there's some people that I feel like I can have a dialogue with, but I don't have this warmth like I used to. It's just like, wow. I'm more concerned about protecting myself from their sick, weird moods, you know, these people and their stupid emotional whims. Sick of that shit. Anyway, so yeah, I'm dealing with constant depression. And that's tough, you know. I don't think my life is going to get better. And I'm just kind of going through it, you know. Some things kind of soothe it, but you can't. These people took years off my life. They took years off my life and put me in a situation that I was just like, wow, how could somebody do that, you know? So, you know, I deal with that pain on a daily basis. And I wake up at night, and I wake up in the middle of the night, and I'm just like, oh my God, I can't deal with this. But so my life really doesn't have any direction, because I have no idea, you know, what these people have done. I don't know how to change or improve my life. I have no idea. Gang stalking is a completely different situation. Some people would say, if somebody was dumb enough to say, well, I don't know what she's complaining about, you know, she has nothing to complain about. When you're gang stalked, okay, it's a completely different thing, and you really don't know what you're supposed to do. You just feel frozen, you know, you just feel lost, you know, and I feel as though my life has been taken from me, you know, and so I'm upset about that, and I have been upset about it for a very long time. But I went to the park. I'm here at the park today, and I'm wearing the pants that I got from Wish.com. The only thing they're pretty much good for is taking a walk and going to the park, or just hanging out in your house. These pants they're kind of funny. But, you know, they're okay. They're lightweight enough to where they're not making my legs hot and uncomfortable. But, you know, I just needed to get outside. You know, I'm tired of doing arts and crafts. I'm tired of watching, or having television for the background noise, or listening to music. It's just, I needed to do something different and to get out, you know. And so, you know, I think about the people that I used to know who got involved in this and then misjudged me and put me in this situation and then kind of scattered. It's like, when people do this kind of shit to another person, you just can't accept that. You can't, a simple sorry would never cut it. It's just unforgivable. And you think about this betrayal on a daily basis and this situation that it puts you in. And, you know, there's certain things that I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to take care of. And they left me with a huge, a huge burden on my shoulders. That really shouldn't be my burden. It shouldn't be. And so I can understand some things happen in life that are unfair, but these people literally destroyed my life. They destroyed it, tore it up. And I don't know how to, I don't even know how, I have no idea how it's even possible to continue my life into this crazy, fucked up thing. But anyway, just had to express that. Yes, I'm saying the same thing I always say. I'm bitching about stuff. There's nothing new going on in my life. It's the same old shit over and over and over again. I try to keep myself busy while I'm at work, and then, but when I get home, the depression hits. I need more to do during the day, and that would help a little bit, but it's never going to change what happened to me. It's never going to change that. And it's never going to. And its apologies will never be accepted. The only thing these people can do is try to make it right, and they can't make it right. Okay, so next time you think, if any of you guys ever start thinking about gossiping and spreading rumors, and that sort of stuff, think twice about what you do before you actually dumb enough to do something like this to another person. It's wrong. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video. And I will be back with another one some other time this week. I don't think I'm going to be making one anytime soon. I just wanted to kind of talk about being outside, what was going through my mind, It's been going through my mind the same thing every day, Same old stuff. So, wrapping up this video, have a wonderful day. Be back with another one later. Bye.